These headlights are a joke. Toyota put some of the worst factory halogens I've ever seen in the third Gen Tacoma, and frankly, they're a safety hazard. These lights barely cuts through the darkness, and in the rain, forget about it. You're just staring into a wall of glare. My friend Billy was so frustrated he completely avoided driving his truck at night whenever possible. He felt like he couldn't even see a thing, and the thought of not seeing a deer on the back road or just not being seen in a downpour was really stressing him out. But then we found this. This is a simple 30-minute fix that completely blew his mind. We're going to take his truck from having dangerously dim lights to having headlights that are incredibly bright, super modern, and massively safer. And the best part, it's a plug-and-play install that anyone can do in their driveway. You are not going to believe the before and after. Alright, before we get to the good stuff, let's break down why Billy was so miserable. If you own a 2016 to 2023 Tacoma with the base halogen lights, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These things aren't just dim, they are dangerously outdated for modern driving. First, the numbers. The factory H11 halogen bulb in these Tacomas puts out maybe 1300 lumens. In the real world, that gives you about 150 to 200 feet of visibility on a clear night. But add rain or fog, and that light just bounces off the weather, creating a wall of glare. It's a recipe for a white knuckle drive and a common complaint on every Tacoma forum. Second, look at this color. That dingy light kills contrast, making it incredibly hard to pick out details on the road. It puts a real strain on your eyes and makes you feel tired on longer drives. And finally, lifespan. Halogen bulbs burn hot and burn out. Lucky last 1,000 hours. Sometimes the headlight housings themselves get moisture inside, which fogs the lens and makes bad performance even worse. So you've got dim output, terrible visibility in bad weather, a color that ruins contrast, and a short lifespan. This isn't just about looks, it's a huge safety issue. Billy's frustration was totally justified. So what's the fix? After a ton of research, we went with one of the most popular plug-and-play solutions for the third Gen Tacoma, the Lasfit LSplus Series LED bulbs. We got the H11 size, which fits the low and high beams. Let's get this open right off the bat. The packaging is professional, which is always a good sign. Inside we have the bulbs themselves and an instruction manual. Now look at the bulb. The difference in build quality compared to a fragile glass halogen is night and day. This thing feels substantial. The body is all aviation grade aluminum, which acts as a massive heat sink. At the back is a high-speed turbo fan. Heat is the #1 enemy of an LED. In this setup, the aluminum body, internal copper heat pipes, and active cooling fan is what keeps the output stable and gives these bulbs a long life, up to 30,000 hours. The magic happens right here. The LSplus series uses high-efficiency LED chips that pump out an incredible 6,500 lumens for the pair at a crisp, pure white 6,000 K color temperature. That is a massive jump in brightness from the stock halogens Billy has been suffering with. This little box is an external driver. Lasfit designed it to move a key heat producing part away from the bulb, which helps with long-term stability. It also has a CAN bus decoder built in, which means it works with the Tacoma's computer so you don't get any flickering or bulb out warnings. It's generally plug and play. For the price, the quality you're getting is phenomenal. This isn't just a brighter bulb, it's a whole lighting system engineered for performance. This is what's going to make Billy fall in love with this truck all over again. Alright, this is the part that usually scares people, but I promise on this truck, it cannot be simpler. Lasfit says it's an easy install, and they're not lying. The whole thing took us less than 30 minutes for both sides. You need no tools for the driver's side, but you're going to need a 10mm socket on the passenger side to remove that washer reservoir so you can get to the bulbs. Starting with the low beams, just twist it and it pops right out. Then unplug it from the harness. Plug in the Lasfit harness to your wiring on your truck. click, and then push it in and twist. Next, the high beams. Same thing. Twist and pull out. Disconnect from the wiring harness. Connect the Lasfit harness to the truck's wiring harness. Now you'll notice these notches. Just get it in there, lined up with the notches, and then twist and turn. Now the same thing on the other side. Just go grab you a 10mm socket with a ratchet. Remove this reservoir so you can get to the bulbs a little easier. This is where it gets crazy. On the passenger side, you've got that sad yellow halogen glow that just spills out with no defined cutoff. On the driver's side, the Lasfit LED is a completely different world. It's a crisp, pure white beam with a razor-sharp cutoff line. The difference in brightness and clarity is just staggering in daylight. Now let's take this truck out where it really matters, in total darkness. The whole front of the truck looks 10 years newer. It looks mean, it looks premium. Let's see what it does to the road.
These lights are great, the brightest thing I've ever seen. I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before on the side of the road. Highly recommend.
This is the transformation we were talking about. We've gone from a sketchy 150 feet of visibility to a safe, confidence-inspiring 400 feet of clear white light, and even further with those high beams. The sheer amount of light is incredible. Driving in the rain now, the light isn't bouncing back at you, it's cutting through it. You can see the road lines, potential hazards, and you just feel totally in control. The improvement is no exaggeration, mind-blowing. So there you have it. For less than a decent dinner out and the less time that it takes to watch a TV show, we have completely transformed the lighting performance on Billy's Toyota Tacoma. This wasn't just about making it look cooler, this was one of the single best safety and quality of life mods you can do for your third generation Toyota Tacoma. If you like that video, be sure to hit the subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. We'll see you next time. Smoky Mountain Taco, out.